Hi guys, welcome to Skylight Tarot. I hope everyone is doing great and amazing. Today's pick a card reading is person on your mind. How do they truly feel about you? This is the third time I'm recording the video, and I do know that this video is not being posted on time. Something or the other thing just keeps happening. Okay, but if this goes through today, it's getting uploaded. A little late, I'm so sorry, but it's getting uploaded. All right, so person on your mind, how do they truly feel about you? Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. So, pile number one is archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Pile number two, egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. And pile number three, ring, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Good cards. Really good cards. So if you're someone who selects pile using zodiac signs, then you can use your sun sign, moon sign, ascendant to Venus, whatever works your case. If you don't know, simply go by your birthday. Okay, so pile number one is Scorpio, Gemini, Aries, Pisces. Pile number two, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Cancer. And pile number three, Libra, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, so these are your options in terms of the cards. These are also your options in terms of your zodiac signs, and I will see you guys at your reading. Okay, hi pile number one. So those of you resonated with Arcway, and your zodiac signs are Pisces, Aries, Gemini, Scorpio. This is going to be your reading. We're checking person on your mind. How do they truly feel about you? Oh my god. I need to pause. Hi, I'm back. Something doesn't want me to post today. Something doesn't want me to make a video today. All of my cards were on the floor anyway. But I'm also stubborn. So we're gonna continue. Pile number one, how do they truly feel about you? New opportunities, possibilities, paths opening up. Archway. How do they truly feel about pile number one? How do they truly feel about pile number one? We have the Hermit, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, we have Two of Swords, we have Six of Pentacles, we have the Empress, the Sun, Page of Cups, and at the bottom we have Knight of Cups. I see someone entering your life. Pile number one. It is someone new, is what I'm feeling it. It's more like a new beginning. Someone who has given you this Five of Pentacles moment. Someone who has not given you clarity. You have been stuck for quite some time. Hermit is a card of loneliness, a very withdrawn energy, a very single oriented energy. It's coming along with Two of Swords. You don't know. Are you guys dating? Are you guys not dating? You are steering clear of a person. Someone new is entering your life. Now, some of you could be happy hearing it, some of you could be not happy hearing it. Now, for those of you, see, I'm getting a new energy because we also have the sun. Someone has sort of recognized. So, if you are someone, okay, let me put it that way, pile number one. If you are someone who has been trying to make things work out with your person for quite some time now and it has not moved anywhere, it has not gone anywhere, you're kind of left, you were more like stuck, there was no clarity, you don't know, are you guys dating, are you guys not dating, this is very on and off, very hot and cold. That is kind of making you stuck, where you sort of thought that I don't want to be stuck anymore. That's when you start to acknowledge new opportunities. You started to manifest new opportunities. The moment you decide, because there are certain relationships that are just here to awaken us, the moment you realize, pile number one, that I don't want to anymore, I think it is time for me to literally just move on and see what else is out there. Is someone else willing to spend that amount of energy, time, money, feelings, emotions in me consistently? If that is the case, then I'm fine. If that is not the case, then also I'm fine. I don't have anything to lose. I'm anyway very much stuck in my present situation. I just want to unstuck myself. And it's not like you are manifesting, and it's not like that you are literally going out there exploring the possibilities of meeting someone, being on a dating app, etc., etc. No, you're sitting in your power. All you're doing is just sitting in your power, focusing on yourself, doing your own thing. And that is when you started to become very, very magnetic to some of the people. You're kind of working on your wounds, you're kind of learning the lessons, you're also understanding how emotionally drained you have felt in this situation, and now you don't want to repeat the same sort of a mistake ever, ever, ever again. So, all you're doing is that now you're no more chasing, you're coming out of that chasing energies. And this Knight of Cups, the emotions, the feelings, and everything, you're not giving it to anyone else, you're kind of giving it to yourself. And that's when, since when you started to give things to yourself, that's when universe also starts to send people your way who's willing to give it to you rather than you chasing. So I do see that something definitely working out for you, someone new entering in your life, because you are now, and you're not waiting, someone who's genuine, right? Someone who has emotions, someone who's willing to invest, someone who's also your energetic match. Now, what is happening? Why are these cards just float here and there? Now, I'm actually doubting you, pile number one, because all these things have been happening. Like I said, I've been trying to record this video since morning. It's just not happening. Now, I'm so tired now. And maybe you looking a different way, maybe you having that new perspective about someone entering in your life. Maybe universe doesn't want you to know that. I don't know. It can mean anything, or it doesn't have to mean anything if it's not fitting your situation. Your intuition is again the best guide. If something in your intuitively you're picking up that yes, something is happening, that means yeah, that's because of you. Okay, so is this a new person or this is an old person coming in the new energy? So with the artist card here, it sort of means it completely depends on you. Whether you want that new possibilities with your old person. The canvas is yours, the canvas is blank. You want the new person to act a certain way, right? Doesn't keep you stuck, doesn't make you emotionally drained, gives you clarity, expresses their feelings. That is also your choice. Or you want someone new, that is also your choice. So the choice is basically yours because you have learned the lesson. You have awakened. The lesson is basically to come in the energies of the Empress and the Sun, wherein what you are exploring is just yourself, self love, right? Empress is someone who's very, very independent, very powerful, Venus oriented energy, someone who's very beautiful, someone who knows her worth. Okay. And with the sun coming in here, this is all about happiness. So you're basically throwing light on those five of pentacles. You are not coming out of lack mentality because you understand you're nurturing that part of yourself. You know that there is something lack that is there and it has to be nurtured, and you're having that compassion. You don't have to run away from situations, you don't have to run away from people. If something happens, you just have to work on your triggers, and that is what you're doing. And that is why universe is giving you another chance, whether you want to make things work out with this person or whether you want to make things work out with someone else. Pile number one, the choice is completely yours. Okay, I still haven't got the answer. How do they truly feel about you? How do they truly feel about you? Person on pile one's mind. Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Temperance. They are still conflicted about you. Okay. So when we talk about the feelings, because we did not decipher anything from the baseline, there is another line which I've opened because the question was something else and all I was picking up is just your energies. File number one, your person wants to come forward, right? Now, again, what I'm seeing is that this Ace of Cups and Temperance, these are your energies, okay? Because this person feels that you will get someone new because you are someone who's centered. You don't need them, you're not obsessing about them, you don't need them, you don't want them, you're not chasing them. And that is something which is kind of making them look within. What am I doing? Okay, because this person was so much used to of you chasing in the past, because these energies are also yours. Knight of Swords, Page of Cups, because of the way this person has made you feel, or because of the way you as a person who is generally giving, coming in the Empress energy, very, very nurturing. So this person has sort of gotten used to the fact, because they are coming across as King of Wands with Five of Wands, always conflicted about taking actions, always finding joy when people are fighting over them, always finding joy when people are chasing them, when people are pursuing them, right? With Five of Cups, it sort of represents that they had the opportunity to build something beautiful with you, but they did not. So now what they're doing is that they're trying to go back in the past. What has happened? What has not happened? They are trying to look within. And to some extent, this person is also healing because they feel that you are healed enough. Now it's important that they also should heal. With Five of Cups and Eight of Pentacles, this is like someone willing to work on their past mistake, from where this sort of a mentality, from where this non-committal energy started to take shape and form in their reality. So this person feels that it's imperative that they work on their past so that they can become healed and they can come towards you as a healed version. Again, the canvas is yours to paint, whether you want this person or whether you want new person. Universe is giving you an option. Although this person will gonna take some time, there is an healing. Healing is definitely happening. If you're gonna wait for this person will definitely gonna find it's his her own healing and will gonna come to you, right? But if that is not the case and you don't want to wait anymore and don't want to be stuck anymore, there is a new opportunity as well coming for you. Okay, so these are the two things which I'm picking up. While right now, what this person is doing is simply focusing on what they have lost, what they don't have, how have you moved on. They feel incompatible. They feel that pile number one has matured too much. I cannot, I cannot, how do you say, the pressure to perform, they started to feel that if I have to be with pile number one, I have to perform. I have to take action. But I have never taken action. I've always allowed people to take action for me while I was enjoying being pursued. So it's more like a mindset shift that this person has to go through. Okay? A very conflicted energy for sure. But change is coming in. But the choice is definitely yours, whether you want this person to heal and come to you, whether you want someone new to come to you. Okay, pile number one. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Oh, your reading is complete. Hi, pile number one. Hi, pile number two. I must tell you what happened in pile number one. The cards were all over the floor twice. They were the ones whose reading was just not going through. And the rest of the piles are suffering. I'm not bitching about them, but okay. So your zodiac signs are Cancer, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius. And your card says egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. I hope your reading goes smooth. Please. We are checking person on your mind. How do they truly feel about you? Pile number two. How do they truly feel about you? Pile number two. Four of Cups. The Empress. The Hermit. Nine of Cups. And Justice. Ten of Cups. Page of Swords. King of Swords. King of Cups. King of Pentacles. Oh my God. And then we have Chariot. Okay. Right off the bat, let me tell you, pile number two, someone has recognized your worth. This person is now willing to be a protector, provider, everything. So I'm not reading kings as the body parts because it doesn't make sense here. So let's just read them as energies. Okay. So it looks like that this person has, now you guys could be in a no contact situation. This person might have retreated for a while. You guys are not talking continuously. There is no consistency. There's a very hot and cold thing that is happening. With the Four of Cups and Ten of Cups, this person is kind of contemplating how pile number two fits into my world. How pile number two fits into the future that I envision about me, my family, everyone. And you kind of fit into that. So they are kind of realizing the truth is, King of Swords is about truth. Okay, the truth is, or the intuition is also telling them, the Hermit is also throwing a light. You will not gonna get a person like pile number two. Even though you're gonna search Page of Swords, this is about curiosity. Even though I search someone, I'm not gonna get someone like pile number 2 with the Empress coming in here, right? What you have to do is come out of your selfishness, build a little bit of compassion, express some love, take some action, so that things become more and more balanced. And this person is now realizing that. With the Justice and King of Pentacles is a very stable provider sort of a mentality. Now, if you're coming across as the Empress, pile number 2, your person is also understanding and embodying. So Empress has all the 4 queens energies, Emperor has all the 4 kings energies, they have at least 3 kings energies themselves. And if they take some step towards you, understand your value, give you commitment, wants to work things out with you, the justice will be given. They will also be the King of Wands. But King of Wands is still someone who is a very fleeting energy, because it's a fire sign, right? It's very charismatic, etc., etc. But these 3 kings are the most powerful kings anyway. King of Swords is about truth, clarity. King of Cups is about having emotions towards you, wanting to build something with you, and King of Pentacles wanting to be committed to you. So if this person was not taking any action, with the Chariot coming in here, this person will gonna take some action. There is an action coming your way. There's a proposal coming your way. 3 of Pentacles, this person wants to collaborate with you, wants to settle the situation, wants to give you a very small love offer at the moment, because of course they would want to understand where do you stand. And slowly and gradually this person wants to build this thing with you. So it's like, if they have understood it, they have gotten the clarity, I'm not going to get someone like pile number 2. So now it's time to take action. With the Chariot coming in here, the action oriented mode, that is definitely there, right? With a lot of clarity, with a lot of feelings, and with a lot of commitment. Okay, now when you combine these 3 things, slowly and gradually this person has that plan in mind, that I will have to get pile number 2 by my side. I will have to convince pile number 2 that I am also the one for you. If you will also look anywhere in the world, you will also not find someone like me, because I want to keep things balanced. With the Temperance coming in here, we did see here. Oh, where did it go? Oh, where did it go? I always do that. Okay, so the Temperance coming in here, we saw Temperance, and then we saw Page of Cups, and we saw 3 of Pentacles, right? These were the 3 cards I remember. So 3 of Pentacles is about coming together, reconciliation, okay? And then Temperance is about leveling up. If I acknowledge that you're the best match for me, you'll also have to acknowledge that I'm the best match for you. And then we have Page of Cups. This is like coming forward, showing emotions, okay? Daydreaming about you, definitely, but not being very committal right from the start. I mean, in their head they are, but not in the energies at present. So this person wants to understand where do you stand as well. Okay, want to pick up on your energies. Where do you stand? I see us being 10 of Cups. Do you also see us being 10 of Cups, pile number 2? That is the intention behind that reaching out. While if you're coming in the Empress energy, I don't have any advice for you. You are anyway sorted. Okay, pile number 2. So this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, take care. Hi pile 3. So those of you resonated with ring and your zodiac signs are Capricorn, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Libra, this is going to be a reading. So I know we're a little late, I'm so sorry, but I've been trying to record the video since morning and it's just not happening. Considering the culprit was pile number 1, the cards were on the floor, I was not able to shoot the reading. So something in pile number one just didn't want the message to come through. Maybe, I don't know. But let's see. I hope your reading goes smoothly. Pile number three. So we're checking. Person on your mind. How do they truly feel about you? Pile number three. Pile number three, person on your mind. How do they truly feel about you? Three of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Death, Eight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Seven of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords, Hierophant, sorry, the Emperor, and we have the Moon at the bottom. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, three things. One, pile number one, I feel that this person wants to come together, wants to give you something, some offer of love. But for that, they have to change themselves. They have to change the way they have always viewed relationships, or they have to change the way that how they felt that this relationship should have been, right? So that means coming together means that this person has to change themselves. They feel that bond with you. They have feelings for you. I'm not denying the feelings. They want to express those feelings as well. But expressing means that they have to change something internal within them. And they don't want to. They are resisting some sort of a transformation. Now, there are two things which are coming up, okay? With Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles, and the Emperor coming in here. Life situations, past relationships, how we show up in how we show ourselves to the world, sometimes it also differs. And maybe that is what has happened with your person. With Eight of Cups and Two of Swords sort of represents that this person has introspected a lot. They don't want to be stuck when it comes to emotions. They are someone who has started to view their life, started to view things very, very practically. Emperor is also someone who has guarded their heart. This is someone who has basically walked away from emotions very long time ago, who show up in life, who show up in relationships, who show up in their professional environment, work environment, in their personal environment, is someone who's more like an emperor, very guarded, okay, very protective of their heart space, very practical, very strategic. But for you, they have feelings and they can't walk away from those feelings. Those feelings are kind of making them stuck, and they're wondering, I have already walked away. I made a promise to myself that I'm not going to make any decision in my life emotionally. Because this person has resisted a change then in the past. Okay. Now, universe is kind of bringing that all together, and they are showing this person that now you have to change. You have walked away from a person, situation, life, from the past, because you resisted some sort of a change. Death to Seven of Swords. This is someone who's resisting the transformation, resisting the change. This is someone who thought, oh, you know what? I'm going to be so practical, or I'm going to be so detached that no relationships or no woman or no man can actually affect me. But ideally, what you are doing is that you are not letting yourself experience the feelings when someone real comes in. So, this person has definitely walked away from these emotions in the past. And at that time, also, what universe demanded was for this person to basically change. But your person hasn't chosen that change. They had chosen the easy way out. So this is like someone, oh, marriage is hard, so I'm not going to even marry. That can also be a question. But now what is happening is that transformation, they cannot resist anymore because of the feelings that they hold for you. They feel some sort of a soulmate, soul bond with you. They feel that you're their person. But it is also giving them a lot of nightmares because, of course, change is hard. No one wants that. And they feel that if they truly, truly, truly want to be with you, that means they have to change. Are they willing to accept that change, embrace the transformation, and come towards you? Or they're going to walk away? Now, that is a question mark. Because with the moon card coming in here, this is their subconscious kind of bringing up all those feelings which were deep buried within. Tell me something more. How did they truly feel about pile number 1? Tower also represents some sort of an awakening. Your old belief system, everything that you have built your life on, your belief system, your values, they are all just crumbling down, so that you have to rebuild everything. 5 of Wands, there you go, the conflicts. 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and we have Magician at the bottom. So the choice is basically this person's, that when they will going to embrace that transformation. So the transformation is happening, that is for sure. This person has to get in touch with their emotions. This person has to let go of the ego. This person has to open up their heart. That has to happen. This person has to confront their deep rooted fears, hidden emotions, etc. That is going to happen. They will going to heal. Healing is definitely there in the forecast. They can't delay it, because this is now the ending point. Universe has given them enough opportunities to heal and to grow, but always what they have done is that they have chosen an easy route. Now this time there is nothing. So this time universe is kind of taking the charge that it is now time to embrace the transformation. And when that transformation happens, all I see is basically union, because this person will going to come forward. How do they truly feel about you? That is something that they will going to say to you. The funny thing here is that pile number 1, pile number 2 both had Empress in that. Pile number 3, you guys have Emperor here. So this is someone who's acknowledging the love, acknowledging the connection, but always choosing the easy route, not to face their emotions, because they believe that they have detached. They don't want to work when it comes to emotions. Any situation, any place, any person who is asking them to open up their heart, they don't want to do that. And that is a question mark now. Okay, so this universe is like, you've pushed it for too long now. We can't just let it happen. So it's better that you start to acknowledge the connection, acknowledge the love, and this time embrace the transformation and see whether you would want to take that leap of faith or not. Okay, so this is what I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye bye, take care.